She poured the tea. It smelled wrong. And on the shelf behind her, clear as day, sat a bottle labeled strong sedative. Prussian tea. She had already poured it in. And I was sitting right there, alone, in her house, with no way out. My husband James disappeared a month ago. No explanation. No goodbye. Just gone. A few days ago, I went into my garden and found something I still can't fully describe. Earthworms. But they weren't made of dirt and muscle. They were made of human skin. Pale. Textured. Wrong in every possible way. I took photos. I went to the police. And what happened next made everything so much worse. I showed the officer the photos on my phone. He looked at them for a long moment. Then he burst out laughing. Not a polite chuckle. A full, ugly, dismissive laugh right in my face. He said, and I'm not exaggerating, hilarious. I wonder what AI model you used to generate it. Was it ChatGPT? Nano Banana Pro? Grok? I was standing there, fearing for my life, questioning my own sanity, and this man was performing a comedy routine. The other officer joined in, cracking jokes, doing impressions. The phrase, "Waiter, 1 glass of attention, please," actually came out of his mouth. I wanted to say something. I wanted to scream. Every single cell in my body was vibrating with rage. But I stayed silent, because I knew losing control in a police station would not end well for me. So I left, quietly, burning. I came home and checked the garden. The worms were gone. Every single one, like they'd never been there. I opened the fridge, pulled out a bottle of vodka, half empty, or half full, if you're an optimist. I'm not. I drank. I drank until the world stopped feeling real. Until the hole in my chest where James used to live stopped aching quite so much. I put on one of those stupid reality shows we used to watch together. He'd do silly voices over the contestants, make me laugh until my stomach hurt. Everything reminds me of him. Everything. And I don't know when that stops. I don't know if it stops. And then someone knocked on the door. It was Grace, my neighbor. Now, I had suspicions about Grace before this. She'd been evasive when I mentioned the worms. And here's the thing nobody talks about enough. Her husband disappeared too. But I was drunk. My brain was, as I described it to myself, cerebral scrambled eggs. So when she smiled and said she wanted to invite me over for tea and chit-chat, I said yes. I went over like an idiot, completely forgetting everything my gut had been telling me. Her garden was stunning. Roses, tulips, everything perfectly kept. I was leaning in to smell the roses when I saw them. 20 earthworms made of human skin, larger than the ones in my garden. More like sausages than worms, just lying there between the flowers like they belonged. Grace appeared in the doorway. "What are you looking at, Dar?" I couldn't speak. I pointed. The only words I could form were human skin. She pulled me inside, sat me at her kitchen table, handed me tea sweetened with honey, and then told me, calmly, kindly, that I was probably still drunk, that grief causes hallucinations, that I was imagining things. Even drunk, I recognized the gaslighting. My gut said, don't drink the tea. And then I saw the shelf. Between the thrifted trinkets and the antique clutter, a bottle, labeled in plain text strong sedative. Prussian tea. She had already made the tea. She had already crushed it in. And she was watching me, waiting for me to drink. I did the only thing I could think of in that moment. I drank the tea, without swallowing, turned to the side, put my fingers down my throat, and I made myself sick. All over her vintage rug, her floor, her wall. She gave me my phone back. Let me go? I don't think she had a choice at that point. I came home, threw away my clothes, stood in the shower for a long time. That was yesterday. Today, nothing. No call from Grace. No worms. Just silence. But I know what I know now. Grace is not my friend. And I'm almost certain she knows what happened to James. The question is, what do I do with that? Who will believe me? The police already laughed in my face once. I don't think they'll get the chance to do it again. If you made it this far, thank you. Genuinely. Hit like if this story got under your skin. Subscribe so you catch next video the moment it drops, because this is far from over. And leave me a comment. Do you think Grace is working alone? Or is there something bigger going on here? I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Lock your doors.